intro, and the goal of this speech is to inform you of the desperate need for foster and adoptive parents and the consequences of the future of America's forgotten children. We're aware of adoptions for babies, but we also know that children are sometimes placed in foster homes because of parental abuse or neglect. However, with the children who are not adopted as babies, approximately 50% of the children in foster care are over the age of 12. Most of these children will never have a home to call their own. The Foster Care Alumni Association reveals that only 54% of foster children graduate high school. Only 2% earn a 4-year college degree, but 84% become parents. According to the United States Department of Health, an estimated 47% of our nation's homeless children, or population actually, age out of the foster care system. Many foster children age out. That means that when they reach the age of 18, they leave the system either by choice or because no one cares about them. Every state in the nation faces a growing drug problem, which destroys families and leaves children to face uncertain futures. In Texas, there are over 15,000 children in foster care, and over 80% of these children have developmental, emotional, or behavioral problems. These problems contribute to the difficulties in placing these children in permanent homes. Most non-family adoptions are for babies. People want infants and younger children because the conventional wisdom is that smaller children are more adaptable to their new families and they are less likely to have developed the emotional issues that older children have experienced. When these children leave the system, they're more likely to continue the problems that led them to being abandoned. Crime, poverty, and emotional issues continue to plague these children who have no one for guidance. Another issue is the lack of foster parents who will foster minority children. African American children make up over 43% of the foster child population. Additionally, the adoption rate for minority children is less than half the Caucasian adoption rate. The state of Texas has an army of overworked and underpaid workers who handle the Child Protection Service Agency. These dedicated professionals have to spend the vast majority of their time juggling the overwhelming responsibilities of providing for the incoming children who need foster care and the current children who need daily services. There is virtually no time or money to focus on trying to find these children's homes. Fortunately, there are many organizations who volunteer their time trying to find homes for the ever-growing number of children who gorge the system. Such organizations are CASA, which is Court-Appointed Special Advocates, and private church groups such as Lutheran Child Services and the Berkner Foundation. What does this all mean? First of all, many people in prison were abused or abandoned children. Many were former foster children who aged out. Many are a portion of the children who faced emotional and developmental problems in the foster care system. To begin to turn this around, we must begin a major push to help the children in foster care be adopted. There is no money available from the state as there are so many pressing needs we face in our state's budget. We must call upon our state's human resources and create a huge volunteer system to attack this issue. Children should look forward to a positive and happy future. They all need supportive families. Children are entering the foster care system at record numbers, and the challenges they face are also expanding. Unless we can increase the number of foster families and the number of people willing to adopt older children, our prison system will be the home to more and more of these children. I call the most brilliant and innovative members of our society to suggest and aid in the implementation of volunteer programs to help these forgotten children. If children are our future, we cannot dismiss any of them. We can help them all. I ask you, what will you do to help these children? If you will, just hand to show that I have at least 2 people.
You have to have at least 2?
Well, you're supposed to have 5, but we couldn't get 5.
Thank you, Jay.
No problem at all.
Maybe she